Hey guys, today we have something a little different. I'm doing a question and answer. Now, I've never done this in my 3 years of being on YouTube and in my entire history of making videos. I've never done a question and answer, so I thought it was pretty long overdue that I let you all ask me some questions. I have all of your guys' questions here on my phone so I could remember them because I don't remember anything. Yes, anyway, let's get into the questions. First question on this list, dream guitar. Now, I love PRS. I'm sure that's not like a surprise to any of you. I have 4 PRS guitars, which is over half of the guitars I own. I have 7 guitars, so it's an uneven number, but the majority are PRS. So my dream guitar is of course a PRS, but it's PRS Core Custom 2408 in purple mist or whatever it's called. I'll put a picture of it on screen here. It's a really pretty guitar, and that's been my dream guitar for probably a year now, if I'm being honest, a whole year. So I mean, there's so many guitars I'd love to play. There's a lot of Solar guitars that I love, a lot of Schecters I'd love to own. I'd love a Kiesel, a custom Kiesel in their, guitar builder where you can customize it completely yourself. I'd love one of those. There's a lot of guitars I'd love. Okay, I'm a guitar player, of course I want every guitar, but if I have to choose one dream, it's gonna be a PRS. Next question we got here is, what bands inspired your guitar playing? The bands that inspired my guitar playing are different than the bands that inspire my guitar playing now. The bands that inspired my guitar playing were AC/DC, Van Halen, and Metallica. AC/DC and Van Halen kind of sparked my interest a little bit. I'm like, maybe this is something I could do. This seems like fun. But Metallica really got me wanting to actually learn how to play after I heard the solo to One, that big fast tapping one. After I heard that, I was like, I need to learn how to do this on guitar. And I was playing violin at the time, so it wasn't like I was new to an instrument or anything, but that made me give up violin and take up guitar, and I've been doing that for just over 3 years now, so here I am. Next we got, what's the easiest way to combine gent-like riffs and tremolo picking? Practice, practice, practice. Also, try different things. I personally like my wrist very loose when I pick. It's all like this. My 3 fingers are extended, and I hold the pick. Pretty standard way, and my hand is just pretty loose. I mean, it'll get a little stiff when I tremolo pick pretty fast, but for the most part, it's pretty loose, and that's what I've found does work best for me. But I know some people, they kind of clench up, they tuck their fingers in like this, just try different things, feel what feels right for you, feel what feels right to you, whatever. Just be comfortable and take it slow. Take it slow, gent a little, and then tremolo, just take it slow, practice, 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 and be comfortable. Because for the first year of guitar playing, for me, I wasn't comfortable with how I was playing, and that will really, stop you from playing the best you can. You have to be comfortable, and no one can tell you what feels best for you. So the easiest way to figure that out is practice and try different things. Next question we got is, out of all the guitars you own, which one would have to be your personal favorite? That's really hard, and I'm gonna do a separate video on all of my guitars that I own currently. So if you're watching this at a later date, I'll have that up here in the corner. You can go click on that and watch that and hear the story of all my guitars. But I can't choose one personal favorite. If I had to choose one, to keep, not choosing a favorite, if I have to lose 6 out of 7 guitars, I would definitely keep my PRS S2 Custom 24, just because it is such a well-crafted guitar, and it sounds amazing, it feels amazing. It's right up there with my SE 2408 though. But the reason I would choose the S2 over the SE is the S2 is more expensive. And I don't know, the S2, there's something about it, it's made in America, America. So, gotta keep the S2. Next question we have here is, what is a song you won't play at all? This question really stumped me for a while because there's pretty much no song I can think of that I won't play at all except Wonderwall. I'm kidding. A song I won't play at all would probably be a song I couldn't play at all. And I don't mean like as far as technically, I mean like a song where the person playing it is the only one who can play that song in that way. You know what I mean? If you listen to instrumental music or you're a guitar player or instrument player or you do anything like that, I think you'll understand what I mean when I say there's some things that only certain people can achieve. You know, like For the Love of God, I will never play that song. I play it, but I don't play it. You know, it's Steve Vai's song. It's completely his. And I could never replicate that in a way I could say I'm playing it. That's the closest answer I can come up with, so I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that answers your question. Next one we got, how long have I been playing guitar and what's my favorite solo to play? I've been playing guitar just over 3 years, 3 years and a handful of months, and my favorite solo is pretty hard because, you know, when you're playing, whatever solo you're playing at the time is your favorite one to play, in my opinion. You know, you just get really into it. But currently it's got to be the solo for Natural Born Killer by Avenged Sevenfold. I've wanted to learn that one forever, and I only recently learned it. I just put out the cover for that song a few days ago. But that's probably my favorite to play right now, just because it's such a fun solo. It's not super technical, but it's technical enough I can play it and be like, I'm doing something really cool. The solo to A Grave Mistake by Ice Nine Kills is also one of my favorites to play because I know that one really well at this point, and it's so pretty, it's so fun to play. So I hope that answers your question. Next one we got here is kind of similar. What's your favorite song to play and or favorite band song? My favorite song to play is, again, a really hard one. It's always changing because I'm always learning new songs and forgetting songs I used to know. Favorite song to play all the way through right now is probably Scream, Aim, Fire by Bullet for My Valentine, just because it's such a fun song, dude. It's pretty fast, but it's chuggy enough where you can, you know, really get into it, and the solo is really fun as well. That, or again, A Grave Mistake by Ice Nine Kills, or A Shower Scene by Ice Nine Kills. Both those songs are pretty easy, but they're just so much fun. Thank you all so much for your questions. I really liked doing this. I will most definitely do this again. If you want to be a part of it, I'll have my Instagram down below so you can keep an eye on it for when I do this again. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you had a great rest of your day.